doubted you? Good. Let them. Every word they spoke behind your back, every side eye, every quiet laugh, every moment they brushed you off, keep all of it. Let it sit in your chest. Not as poison, but as fuel. When they doubt you, it means they're watching. When they laugh, it means they don't understand. When they dismiss you, it means you're doing something they don't have the courage to do themselves. That's not weakness. That's pressure. And pressure makes diamonds if you let it. You're not here to convince anyone. You're not here to beg for belief. If they can't see the vision, fine. You didn't come this far for applause. You came to build. You came to rise. Doubt doesn't stop builders. It accelerates them. Research backs this up. When people feel underestimated, they tend to work harder to prove themselves not to others, but to align their actions with their self-image. It's called identity-based motivation. When your identity says, "I don't quit," every challenge becomes confirmation, not rejection. Oyserman, 2009. So if they doubted you, good. That means the mission is still bigger than their noise. That means you're still on a path they don't recognize. And that's where power lives, outside the lines they drew for you. Let them talk. Let them label you. Let them put you in boxes you never asked to be in. But don't you ever shrink to fit. You've got work to do. You've got hours to put in. They may have had a head start. They may have had connections. But they'll never outwork someone who's hungry. That's what hustle is. Not loud. Not flashy. Just real. Consistent. Undeniable. You might not feel ready. You might feel like every time you take one step forward, life knocks you 2 steps back. Good. That means you're in motion. That means you're learning in real time. And science shows that effort-based learning actually rewires your brain, makes it more adaptable, more resilient, and more likely to succeed long-term. Dweck, 2006. People fear what they don't understand, and they reject what they secretly admire. So when they see you grind, when they see you show up again and again with no spotlight, no support, no validation that shakes them, it exposes their excuses. And excuses hate exposure. Doubt is free. It costs nothing to say you can't. But action? That costs discipline. That costs early mornings, late nights, working when no one's clapping. That's why so few do it. And that's why you must. You don't need their permission to become who you're becoming. You don't need them to believe. They'll catch up later. Or they won't. Either way, you're moving. Every doubt they throw at you, write it down. Remember it. Not for revenge. Not for anger. For clarity. For focus. So when your body wants to quit, when your mind says, "Why am I doing this?" you answer with, "Because they said I couldn't." And not just them. That voice in your own head too. The one that echoes their words. The one that tells you you're not enough. That voice isn't real. That's just fear in disguise. That's just the memory of being doubted, still trying to hold you back. Silence it with proof. Don't wait for motivation. Build systems. Plan your response before resistance shows up. Psychologists call this an implementation intention. If I feel tired, then I do it anyway. If I get rejected, then I try again. That one shift takes you from reacting to commanding. Gollitzer, 1999. You're not fragile. You're forged. You're not built from hype. You're built from habits, and habits beat talent when talent stops showing up. Let them underestimate you. Let them think you're done. That gives you an advantage, because while they're watching, talking, doubting you're working, quietly, relentlessly, you're stacking wins. Invisible wins. The kind of wins that don't show until everything explodes. You don't need to post about it. You don't need to tell the world. Let the results be the response. Because eventually, they'll ask how you did it. They'll say, I always knew. But you'll remember. You'll remember when they laughed, when they left, when they counted you out. You'll remember that moment you were alone, tired, doubted, and you got up anyway. That's the moment that matters. Not the victory, not the applause. The choice to move, to build, to become. So next time someone doubts you, don't get angry. Smile. That's a gift. That's energy. That's clarity. They doubted you. Good. Now go. Become undeniable.